Boye run an Afro-American model that helps students to become the best version of themselves. We train students to become job creators and not job seekers and instill in them moral and spiritual values. Admissions open now in the School of Business, Agriculture and Natural Resources, School of Engineering, School of Information and Technology, School of Health Sciences, School of Arts Education, School of Law and School of Journalism and Communication. We run HND, BSc, MBA and Master's program as well as certification programs. In Boya, our campus is located opposite Bilingual Grammar School, Moliko. In Douala, we are at Bonaberry, Ancienne Route behind Lycée Polyvalent. To apply, go to www.cuib-cameroon.org/apply. Contact us now on 656-062-976 or 680-451-876.
Special good afternoon, televiewers of Divine Mercy Television, and welcome to Cuib Hour, a program that comes up every Saturday from 3:30 p.m. And of course, today's edition is going to be very, very special because we are going to be discussing in depth of the school year, which has officially commenced here in Boya, as well as the campus out there in Douala. And of course, we shall be giving you in depth on the orientation. Normally, before getting into real business, students, staff, faculty needs to get that orientation, especially the students, freshmen. We shall be getting in depth into the freshman orientation, which took place in Douala on Wednesday, 11th of October 2023, as well as in Boya on Friday, 13th of October 2023, respectively. We shall equally be looking at the presidential address to faculty, staff, and students, which took place in Boya as well as in Douala. Yes, we shall definitely be looking at the effective start of lectures. Of course, it started on the 17th of October 2023, and we shall be taking in focus the School of Business here in the Catholic University Institute of Boya. Televiewers, our mission remains the same: to prepare professional servant leaders with moral and spiritual values who will contribute to the sustainable development of their communities. We have not changed our vision either, which is to bring hope to the students and awaken them in a sense of purpose and direction so that they may achieve social, economic, spiritual, cultural, and environmental well-being in their communities in particular and the nation at large. Yes, we are still on admissions. Yes, our admission period is still on, and we want to refresh our memories that we are situated in Boya at opposite Lycée Bilingue de Boya. Of course, at the level of Douala, we are at Ancienne Route behind Lycée Polyvalent de Bonaberry out there in Douala. And we are also letting you, all of us, understand and know that we have various schools that will meet your desires, especially the students who want to make a difference, who want to think differently, who want to have an entrepreneurial mindset. In the School of Business, we offer a Bachelor of Science, BSc, in Accounting, Banking and Finance Management, Human Resource Management, and Employment Relations. We equally have Higher National Diploma, HND, still in the School of Business. With MBA programs, since we have the school in focus today, you shall be getting more on that. We have the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources. We offer Bachelor of Science in Integrated Agriculture. We offer Higher National Diploma, HND, in Food Technology, Agro, Pastoral Advice. And of course, for the Master's degree, the MSc in the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources, we have Nutrition of Food Quality, Organic Crop Production, Organic Livestock, Husbandry and Breeding, and as well as Sustainable Agriculture and Development. In the School of Information Technology, we offer a BSc in Cybersecurity as well as Software Engineering. We equally offer Higher National Diploma, HND, in Network and Security, Computer Science and Network, Computer Graphics, and Web Design. And we have some certification courses, of course. Hawaii Certified ICT Associate, or Oracle Certified Associate, as well as CompTIA security in the School of Engineering. Yes, we offer a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering, as well as Electrical and Computer Engineering. We have HND in Civil Engineering Technology, Electric Power Systems, Mechanical Engineering. And as well as in the School of Health Science, we offer a higher national diploma in nursing, medical laboratory, midwifery, as well as pharmacy technology. We offer Bachelor of Education in our new School of Arts and Education in Educational Administration and Leadership. We equally offer Curriculum Innovation and Development Education, as well as Psychology. In the new school, the School of Journalism and Communication, we offer a Bachelor of Science degree in Journalism and Communication, as well as new School of Law. We offer a Bachelor of Law in the law, yes, and of course we equally have BTech programs. We offer Civil Engineering Technology, Human Resource Management, as well as Food Technology, and many others. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are hoping that you can still and you will still make CUIB your home in terms of the innovative ideas, in terms of the entrepreneurialness, as well as the pastoral, holistic, and moral well-being of your children. We're talking about our parents now. Of course, CUIB is still very open for you to come in and ensure that you get enrolled. We shall be taking on a technical break, but and when we come back, we shall be introducing to you the Dean in the School of Business. Stay tuned.
Hello, my name is Cuib Hour Felicitas, and I recently graduated from my master's degree in the United States. However, my journey started in the Catholic University Institute of Boya in 2019, where I graduated as a class valedictorian from the School of Agriculture and Natural Resources with a research focus in food science. My journey in CUIB is one of the most exciting moments of my life so far, because when I came into CUIB, I was just welcomed with so much love and warmness from both the professors and the staff and everyone that was concerned about their well-being. I'm also very fortunate to be one of the people that were selected to travel to the United States in my junior year, and in that for an entrepreneurship program, and in that program had people students from many other countries like Ghana, Nigeria, Mali, and Senegal. And when I got back from that entrepreneurship program, I was also very fortunate to be invited to Ghana for a business band challenge. And all of these experiences, coupled with trade fairs, business plan challenges that we have in school, helped me to be better at public speaking. And that's why it's very evident in how all of the alumni are varying in their different spheres of life. Some alumni have very prestigious scholarships, some are working in international organizations like the UN, and others are doing very well in the businesses that have created both home and abroad. So my advice to students that are looking for universities, CUIB is the place to be, because it does not only matter about your academic excellence, whether in business, in arts, or in sciences, but how you present these businesses, how you turn this knowledge into ideas in solving problems in our society in the rapidly changing world. Thank you.
You're welcome back, televiewers, and you are on the CUIBR on your darling television station, Divine Mercy Radio and Television. Of course, we have here in our midst, School in Focus, the Dean in the School of Business. Good afternoon, Doctor, and welcome on board CUIBR.
Thank you, presenter. May I use this opportunity to greet our many viewers. I am Dr. Mbu Sunday Agbo. I have an academic career that spans above 30 decades or 3 decades. One of those areas in which my expertise is well acknowledged is the University of Boya, where I have just retired as the head of department of Management Sciences.
Okay.
I joined the university as far back as 1996. I have taught so many courses: undergraduate, postgraduate, terminal degree orders. I have supervised a lot of work for these 3 different levels of academics. I have done a lot of educational administration. I have a wealth of experience that I would like to carry to Cuib University Institute of Buea.
Of course, we are very, very glad and happy that we have an academia in our midst of your quality and of course your experience. You know, you started lecturing when the presenter here was just 3 years old. You know, you can imagine. Anyway, we shall be getting into a real in-depth of your experience as well as that of the School of Business, what you're bringing in and all that in the course of the program. Distinguished televiewers, freshmen of the Cuib University Institute of Buea, CUIB, have been enjoined to be focused and resilient in their academic pursuit. This call was made by the president of the institution, Reverend Father Bartholomew Anyao, on Wednesday 11th of October and Friday 13th of October 2023 in the Buea and Douala campuses respectively, during the general orientation of new students of the Growth Mindset Entrepreneurial University. Details on this with Tama Javis.
Embrace the fears and anxiety. Set your priority. Classes for the 2023-2024 school year at the Cuib University of Buea.
Looking for a university that can guide you in your following dreams? Then think the Cuib University Institute of Buea, the Growth Mindset Entrepreneurial University. The Cuib University Institute of Buea run an Afro-American model that helps students to become the best version of themselves. We train students to become job creators and not job seekers and instill in them moral and spiritual values. Admissions open now in the School of Business, Agriculture and Natural Resources, School of Engineering, School of Information and Technology, School of Health Sciences, School of Arts Education, School of Law and School of Journalism and Communication. We run HND, BSc, MBA and Master's program as well as certification programs. In Buea, our campus is located opposite Bilingual Grammar School, Moliko. In Douala, we are
classes for the 2023-2024 school year at the Cuib University of Buea, the Growth Mindset Entrepreneurial University, officially kicked off on Tuesday, 17 October 2023 across the 2 campuses. The school year of the Cuib University of Buea began with an official handshake that was given by the faculty staff to the freshman students to welcome them into the family and to make them to understand that they are part of the Cuib University of Buea family. The next phase was general orientation, in which the students had the opportunity to know the different offices, faculty, staff of the institution and where they can actually have their issues resolved when they are in school. They were also told about the culture of the Cuib University of Buea. They were also told about the 3 cardinal principles of the Cuib University of Buea, that is based on the academic arm, the pastoral arm, and the entrepreneurial arm. 2023-2024 academic year have really started. We have kicked off this morning with effective lectures. Lectures have started in all programs and all levels effectively in the Douala campus.
We started classes today in the year 1 BSc. I'm actually doing software engineering. And we had a class on time. Everything was okay. There was an introduction just to the course. And the course, the name of the course that we had just now is an introduction to everything very good. And we're just on our way good.
Our management and it was good. A show was more explicit and it was asking us questions. So like it was kind of way that nobody was that way it seemed to like always it was comfortable.
So it was okay, it was alright. The madam was really like she was really talking to us on how I'm going to study, what the topics are all about, and how our semester is going to start again.
Today's start of classes at the different levels across both campuses marks the beginning of the academic journey in which the students will have to continue taking down their courses to become the best version of themselves.
Thank you very, very much, Mai Jarvis. Equally in the same light and spirit, for the first time in CUIB's history, the president of the institution addressed faculty, staff and students as one body prior to the start of the academic year 2022-23-2024. That in the Douala campus was observed on Thursday, the 12th of October 2003. Meanwhile, faculty, staff and students in the Boya campus served theirs on Saturday, the 14th of October. Let's get a feeling of how it was out there in the Douala campus.
The fears and anxiety of the unknown, set their priority and be focused, and also put God at the center of your life was the key message of the president of the College University of Boya, the Growth Mindset Entrepreneurial University, Reverend Father Bartholomew Anyawu, to the students and faculty of the College University of Boya.
Truth be told, the Catholic University Institute of Boya is one of the finest universities in Cameroon, amongst hundreds out there. It is a privilege for each one of us to be part of this beautiful institute. Embrace the fears and anxieties of the unknown that linger your minds. Great things await you. These are the years where you discover who you are and what you are made up of.
The president, in his fatherly nature, took out time to remind the students about the key values they must embrace if they have to become professional servant leaders who will contribute to the sustainable development of their community. He also enjoined them to love what they do because CUIB will give them the opportunity to become the best version of themselves.
It offers you the opportunity to find what you love doing and to get at it. Yesterday, especially with the fresh students, the freshmen, that was reiterated that CIB is a place where you can become what you want to become. You can have and be the best version of yourselves.
To the returning students, the president of CIB, Reverend Father Bartholomew Anyawu, informed them that the internal transformation of the College University of Boya will be visible to them, for they will not come out of CUIB the same way they came into the university. For the university is a university that ensures that the students are well guided and also are given the pride of place.
Internal transformation will be visible first to you, and this is what CUIB uniquely offers to you, who have chosen to be entrepreneurs, who desire to make a difference in the world, the people who desire to leave the world better than they met it. The same way you came in, you have come into a place that enables, empowers, and inspires. A place that helps you realize the dreams that are sown here, where your journey will intertwine and align with the paths of others, and where your friendships hopefully will last a lifetime, and where you will discover new ways of being.
He also appreciated the alumni of the institution for their contribution towards the institution and also for impacting the business world, above all for representing the school in their respective jobs effectively.
We are grateful to the alumni of our university for representing us greatly out there and giving value to the world of entrepreneurs. We are glad to have you all here.
A minute of silence was also given to members of the institution staff of the institution, and 2 former students of the institution who have gone before us with the sign of faith and are now resting in the sleep of peace at the Lord bosom.
The source of all the different classes through one circle of President Peace.
Reverend Father Bathini Anyawu appreciated the faculty and staff members for their contribution towards making the successful realization of the CRB mission and vision, and also call on them to continue to do more and make sure that they treat their students entrusted in their hands with the love that Christ has given them.
Thank you very much, Jarvis, for that report. And a similar exercise took place here in Boya, as the campus situated opposite Lycée Bileng. And of course, similar exercise as well. And the same information, the same theme, which is be transformed. Yes, the president of the College University Institute of Boya, Reverend Father Bartholomew Anyang, made it clear that the students have to be transformed, including faculty and staff. And we had key points. Made mention of love what you do. Your time is limited. As a student, you think you have the whole world time. No, your time is limited. You have a degree program of 4 years. You have to ensure that you meet up so you can graduate in time. You have an HND program of 3 years. You have an HND program of 2 years. You have to ensure that you make it up. So at the end of the day, your time is limited. He said students should open themselves up and look for ways to give worth to their lives. And why not? They should build value and resilience. That they should make use of the modern means of social communication. That they should feel at home and be proud of the institution CUIB. Doctor?
Yes, sir.
Very quick appraisal of the presidential speech. You were present live at the new Bushu Hall in Boya. What do you have as appraisal to that speech of the president? First ever presidential speech prior to the academic year.
As we were made to understand, that was the first ever presidential speech to students during orientation. The speech was electrifying, the speech was invigorating, the speech was inspiring. I could see students nodding their head. For the first time, I had an opportunity to witness a father talking to children and children preparing to change and transform, as he said.
Okay, thank you very much. We shall be going now into the in-depth. We are now the School of Business. Everybody, when you mention business, like you say, no, now it's time for business. Everybody knows business is everywhere in our lives, in our social life, in our spiritual life, in our financial life, and of course, family life, every other aspect of life. So you have been into academia for a very long time. Can you please tell us a little bit about yourself in terms of the educational system in Cameroon?
Yes, as I started, I have a wealth of experience, not only in teaching and research, but also in examination, in vetting, and in supervision. If I may make a quick assessment of the educational system in Cameroon, I would want to think that we still have a lot to model our educational system to suit the practical needs of the day-to-day living of people in Cameroon. If we were to have a very good educational system, I don't see why we will continue to eat plantain boiled or fried since when we started eating plantain till date. We would have converted plantain into many other type of edible versions of plantain. What of cassava? What of the basic and hardship in terms of the tools our fathers and mothers are using, they are still today. So our educational system needs a lot of transformation. Our educational system needs to be realistic. Our educational system needs to address the day-to-day environment in which we find ourselves. That is how I look at the educational system of Cameroon.
Okay, it needs to be very, very realistic to address our contemporary problems. Doctor, you are newly appointed Dean, School of Business, and of course, it is very, very vital for our viewers out there to understand what packages you as a dean, the School of Business as a school, what packages are you envisaging, are you bringing in to the entire student community? Student community will mean what? Including their parents, because they are the ones who ensure that we have all these in place in terms of their presence on campus, both in Boya and Douala campus. Yeah. So please, what are the packages for students in the School of Business?
We would want our televiewers, our students, and our parents who work hard to send their kids to Cuib to note that first, the School of Business offers cutting-edge, state-of-the-art, and also well-acknowledged programs. We have programs, as the presenter has said at the beginning here. We have programs in HND, we have BSc programs, we also have the MBA program. All of these programs have grown to receive international and local acknowledgement. Again, we would probably use this opportunity to straight away move into our mission and vision of how we look at the School of Business of the Cuib University Institute of Boya. To dive a little bit deeper, we would want to let parents be assured that there would always be a dire need for high caliber professionals, be it accountants, be it marketers, be it human resource, be it bankers, be it management. This is as a result of the fact that the world is, the pace of development of the world is high. There is a lot of technological mutation. There is increased tendency towards globalization and privatization. Competition locally and internationally in the markets is changing. Rules and regulations are changing. For that reason, there will always be a dire need for high caliber professionals. This sets the goal, this sets our mission. Our mission in the School of Business is that we owe a duty to our students to always instill in them capacities and always energize them with skills that are necessary to meet the ever-demanding challenges in the global marketplace. We will do that. And again, in this respect, we intend to have a comparative advantage over other schools for many reasons. One of the areas that gives us a comparative advantage in this area would be our emphasis on merit. Our high emphasis on merit, our high emphasis on high standards of education, the state-of-the-art curriculum. Our curriculum is tailored to be able to meet the challenges of the marketplace. We also have qualified and experienced manpower. There is always an increasing emphasis on the standard of professional ethics. In this global package, we hope to get a comparative advantage of our students over other students from similar and rival institutions. Our vision, actually, given this situation, is that we would always strive to be able to provide our students with the love of knowledge. Not only love of knowledge, but the practical. We also, in this connection, see our students to be entrepreneurs who would be able to look at their roles, either in the companies in which they find themselves or in the companies in which they would devise themselves, to look at their roles with some anxiety, with some zeal, with some enthusiasm, and with some dedication. Above all,
these challenges.
Thank you, presenter. Else I find myself in a difficult situation. With your permission, I would want to probably discuss challenges, expected challenges and strategies after I have gone through one of the major problems which parents keep confronting us with. Why should we send our children to Cuib?
Exactly.
Why?
Yeah, because that's a very fundamental aspect of yes. I just wanted to ensure that maybe we tackle that, then we but at the end of the day, why should parents or students prefer the College University Institute of Boya as opposed to other higher institutions of learning around?
Yes.
Why the School of Business?
Why the School of Business?
What is unique about the School of Business?
What is unique?
That is not offered elsewhere?
First of all, the School of Business, just like Cuib itself, is a university of distinction. By university of distinction here, we are saying that the School of Business of the College University Institute of Boya have some unique strengths that are not rivaled by any other institution. They have unique strength in the areas of moral upbringing that cannot be rivaled anywhere. We have unique strength in the building of the entrepreneurial mindset that is not rivaled anywhere. We also have unique strengths when it comes to hybrid teaching, which is the pattern and acceptable pattern of delivering lectures in the modern time. We have an edge over all other schools. We also talk of our spiritual and moral, that also is not rivaled. We would want to let our students and the public also know that Cuib and School of Business make sure we tap from the corporate sector experienced lecturers that would be handling practical and capstone courses. This offers our students an opportunity to be able to blend and mix theory and practice, as well as it enables our students to be able to get access to practical knowledge directly from the horse. This, I can assure you, we are going to do it in School of Business. Again, we would also want to add that our academic programs, be they BSc programs or be it postgraduate programs or our MBA programs, are closely followed and highly tied with professional industrial training that is heavily monitored. The type of professional and industrial or internship placement which we have is again not rivaled by any other institution, because a good portion of our time, as we would see along the line, we spend up to 4 years preparing these students. So we have enough time to be able to send them for professional industrial training. And some of our benefactors in this professional industrial training would include high caliber institutions like BSEC, like BEAC, like CDC, and etc., etc. We'll use this opportunity to thank them very much. Apart from that, CUIB and the School of Business over time has been able to gain satisfactory acknowledgement and reputation from local and international institutions. We also have some other benefits for our students. That would include the fact that CUIB is an international institution. The name CALIC means international. Again, CUIB has been able to sign memorandums of associations and partnership agreements with other reputable institutions all over the world. Our students, our staff, and our faculty are therefore provided with an opportunity of academic exchange programs. This again is not rivaled in many other institutions. Maybe we would add here that to supplement teaching in the School of Business, we are going to organize for our students exciting sessions and training workshops. We are going to do thrilling faculty seminars and conferences. We are going to organize animated academic defenses and trade fairs, and on top of that we have plans for electrifying debates for our students. Sports and other activities are also well organized and arranged for our students. No need mentioning our environment. We have mentioned that before. You just need to come to our campus and see the type of environment in which your children and students will be learning in. Very
encouraging words you have there, and we are very sure that our televiewers, our parents out there are getting convinced as to why the choice for CUIB, especially why the choice for School of Business. Doctor, we are living in a fast changing world wherein everything is going digital. So we are asking you how you prepare your graduates to be relevant in the current cutting edge technology.
Yes. That is one of the peculiarities that have existed in the School of Business even before I joined the School of Business. Our programs are highly digital. Students are initiated in softwares of all their programs. For example, an accounting student don't leave our school to go and do digital accounting. All that is embedded and is an integral part of their learning in CUIB. So our students are fine when it comes to digital and the software.
You mentioned hybrid system of education and all that, which is very peculiar with the Calic University Institute of Boya, especially in the School of Business as well. So we have three arms in the university. We have the entrepreneurial arm.
I say so, I might not be in a position, or I might not be the one to talk of the entrepreneurial nature of Cuib or of business school, because it's a whole unit in the university with employed gadgets and human resources for that. In fact, they have people who are known as coaches in the university, whose job is to be able to enable students to identify a business opportunity. Nurture the business opportunity. Put resources together. Get into effective production and be able to make profit out of that. There is a whole unit for that, for entrepreneurship. I don't think any other higher institution does that. Cuib and the business school benefits from the entrepreneurial unit of the university. Maybe if you want to discuss entrepreneurial, you call one of our coaches from that unit.
Yeah, they'll be here.
He will tell you what they do.
And of course, they'll continue to be here.
Yeah.
We are talking about degree programs in the School of Business that run for 4 years in CUIB. So we are asking you, and of course for the clarity of those watching us right now, that at the end of the day, other places offer the same packages for 3 years, so, and even cheaper. So what makes the uniqueness in terms of the programs for 4 years in CUIB School of Business? What is there? Why does it go take up to 4 years? And at the end of the day, what are the advantages of having that 4-year program, degree program?
I would first quickly want to disagree that other institutions run the package we have for 3 years. I would disagree with that because our package is very different. Again, 4 years is based on the model that was put in place by the original inceptor of the Calic University Institute of Boya. This model was American based. In fact, you have heard Calic University say they are Afro-American.
Yeah.
Being Afro-American means that our package is a transfer of the educational model that exists in America into Cameroon. Again, you would take note that we run a 4-year program and make our students to be able to graduate with a minimum of 255 credits. No other institution, be it our mentor institution, provides that. Our mentor institution and all other institutions that follow the 3-year program graduate their students with 180 degrees. 180 degrees. We are sending out students with 255 credits. The advantage of this is that we have entirely eliminated the need for a postgraduate diploma before you can get into postgraduate studies anywhere in the world. America particularly. You don't need to get through a postgraduate diploma before you can go for a master's degree anywhere. In most countries, beside us here in Ghana, beside us here in many other English-speaking universities, the period for a BSc is 4 years. So again, we are saving our students the embarrassment of a postgraduate diploma if they finish a first degree. Secondly, we are providing them with a smooth takeover from undergraduate to postgraduate anywhere they find themselves. Anywhere in the world they find themselves. And lastly, this provides us to be able to send out our students seasoned the way we want to do. They leave the university seasoned. That is, they are able to blend academics, entrepreneurship, and industrial experience, coupled again with their pastoral background. This enables us to take our students for 4 years.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Sunday, for the stress as to why CUIB is unique with its 4-year degree program. We have MBA as well, not leaving out HND, still the whole package in the School of Business and other schools. As we draw closer to this edition of CUIBR, I think it's time good enough for us to talk about the challenges that maybe might come our way.
Yes.
The level of the school. Being a dean, first of all, it's a whole challenge. They say to whom much is given, much is expected. So can we have some of these challenges, probably the ones you're facing now or the expected ones, and how you and as the helm of your team is envisaging to surmount these challenges?
The first challenge we are getting is the higher education specification for all other higher education specification from the Ministry of Higher Education, that all courses must be co-taught. No single teacher teaches a single course alone. Again, this therefore means that we need at least 2 teachers for a course. One of the challenges I'm facing, and one of the added advantage I am bringing to the department, is to make sure that all courses in the School of Business are co-taught. This enables the student to be able to get experience, not only from one person, but from second person. This also enables students to look at different ways of teaching. It must not come from one person. This therefore also means that students are able to compare 2 teachers, and not to teach or not to learn just a model that was based on the lecturer's former experience. We are going to open you up into different modalities and different specifications with regards to teachers from different parts of the world. So co-teaching is one of the challenges I'm facing there, and I am going to surmount that. In fact, I am 3/4 through making sure that all our courses are co-taught. They are co-taught. A second problem a challenge which we have seen there, for which I'm already devising a strategy, is the fact that given the pace of change and challenges that are rampant, as we have said, employers are in the market daily looking for top-class qualifications. Unfortunately, many people with these qualifications do not have internationally recognized certificates. So one of our major goals, which we are going to introduce, or which we are going to bring in the School of Business, is that we are going to introduce our students to international accreditation institutions that provides accreditations of the highest order and other professional accolades. We are going to introduce them to that. Chartered institutes of bankers, chartered institutes of management, supply chain, and etc., etc. Before our students leave after 4 years, we make sure that they get hooked to one of these international institutions. A third problem which we are going to face, which we have seen at current facing, but it's not peculiar to CUIB, is the problem of always or constantly increasing the standard of living, the welfare of both the staff, the faculty, and the administrative staff of the school. Again, they will do better, or we think they will do better with an increase in income. So my duty is going to make sure that we are going to constantly put administration on pressure to keep increasing the remunerations for faculty and for administrative staff. And lastly is the issue of, again, making sure that we are surrounded by experienced and qualified manpower, both from the academic world and from the industry, as we have said. Those are some of the challenges.
Thank you so very much for already developing strategies to do away with the challenges that are expected. And of course, we are very, very proud to have you, Dr. Mbu, with your wealth of experience as Dean in the School of Business, Catholic University Institute of Buea. We have two campuses, like we mentioned, in Buea and in Douala. As we draw closer to the end of today's edition of CUIBR, Doctor, once again, over to you. Is CUIB meant only for Catholics? Because there is this mix-up that goes on most of the time when it comes to the Catholic university. People feel like it's so. As a dean in a very, very big school like that of School of Business, are we saying that the Catholic University Institute of Buea, CUIB, is it meant only for Catholics?
Yes, Mr. Presenter, I am happy with that, because I used to think that Catholic University is meant for Catholic. No, after being there for some time now, my impression is completely negative. No. What I know the university does is that they put a lot of emphasis to make sure that their products are holistic in the nature of being moral and spiritual. But behold, this morality and spirituality is not limited to Catholic doctrines. It is open, it is universal. In fact, there is no other indicator to present here to show that Catholic University is universal than myself. I am a Protestant. Those who will be seeing me and know me know that I am a Protestant. I worship with the Presbyterian Church in Great Support. I am
descendants of Martin Luther.
Yes. I am a patron of many of the associations within the church. But for the Catholic to give me the confidence, the trust, to make me a dean of the school, not being a Catholic myself, means that Catholic University actually does not focus its morality and spirituality entirely on Catholics. In fact, for the few times I've been there, at 12, every 12 o'clock, a bell is rung. That is time for EOC, Economics of Communion, time for worship, because they provide a 30 minutes to 1 hour every working day for communion with their maker. In that connection, provision is equally made for non-Catholic worshippers to have their own communion service in a different hall. Muslims are welcome. Every other situation is welcome. In fact, recently we were told that even atheists who do not believe in generation, creation by some person, would be given time to just go and stay in a place, cool and meditate. That is what I've seen in Catholic. So to be candid, it is not entirely a Catholic outfit.
Exactly. The Catholic University Institute of Buea in particular goes for merit, and of course they go for quality, and therefore you don't need to be a Catholic Christian or Roman Catholic Christian to be part of CUIB. As a student, you come in, you're free, like Dr. Mbu mentioned, to worship in a separate hall which has been provided for non-candidates. So at the end of the day, it is all involving. So we are very, very open for many things. We really want to thank you so very much, Dr. Mbu, for being here. Any last words to those parents who are still on the fence, the students who are still on the fence? Very last word.
Yes, my last word is, as we have said, especially those who are still sitting on the fence. Catholic University is the only place for which you can get professional studies and be able to get the benefit of your money. Come to Cuib University. We are waiting for you.
Thank you very much. And like we told you, we have 2 campuses. That in Boya is located opposite Lycée Bileng de Boya in Moliko Boya. And of course, that of Douala is located at Ancien Route, or behind Lycée Polyvalent the Bonaberry. So we are very open for you, and we have many schools of School of Business, School of Information Technology,